Introduction. In recent news, the Biden administration has asked a federal judge to clarify how it should respond to his order to keep the abortion pill Mifepristone on the market in more than a dozen states. U.S. Judge Thomas Rice of the U.S. Eastern District of Washington on Friday barred the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, from altering the availability of Mifepristone in the 17 states and D.C. that sued to keep the medication on the market. Unfortunately, this ruling from Judge Rice comes just 20 minutes after U.S. Judge Matthew Kacsmaryk of the U.S. Northern District of Texas suspended the FDA's nationwide approval of Mifepristone. In response to the conflicting rulings, the Justice Department has asked the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals to block Judge Kacsmaryk's decision, and also have asked Judge Rice to clarify their obligations by Friday. Analysis. As things currently stand, the FDA's approval of Mifepristone is suspended nationwide, while Judge Rice's ruling applies only to the 17 states and D.C. that sued to keep the medication on the market. Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon and other Democratic lawmakers have issued statements opposing Judge Kacsmaryk's ruling, and stated that it has no basis in law. Secretary of Health and Human Services Xavier Becerra mentioned in an interview that everything is on the table in regards to following up on the ruling. Significance. Judge Kacsmaryk's ruling, if it goes into effect, will severely reduce access to Mifepristone, a medication which many women rely on for safe and accessible abortions. The 17 states and D.C. that sued the FDA are committed to a woman's right to choose, and if Judge Rice's ruling and the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals decision are upheld, Americans in those states will still have access to Mifepristone. Conclusion. As the Biden administration has asked a federal judge to clarify how they should respond to this conflicting order and situation, the millions of Americans who rely on access to Mifepristone are waiting with bated breath. It remains to be seen whether Judge Rice's ruling will be upheld or overruled by the 5-hour Circuit Court of Appeals block, and the fight to protect a woman's right to choose continues.